And at the Springfield, Missouri, the Missouri Sports Hall of Fame induction ceremonies, one of the newest members, member of the Cardinal royalty as well, Vince Coleman. Vince, congratulations. Good to see you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So when you heard that this honor was coming down the system here, what did you think?
Unmeasurable smile. Very jubilated. More than can I say is that, when you come from St. Louis and you have that feeling that, it's a great honor to be respected. I mean, it's a symbol of hard work and the dedication and communication between the players and the coaches and the managers that put together. And we just assemble a great ball club. But, I think it all starts from the top.
And I know personally, having been with you for all those years, you took a lot of pride in your performance. I know it kind of got I don't know, your ire up a little bit or whatever when people just called you a base stealer. You wanted to be more than just that.
I wanted to be a complete ball player. I mean, ever since I was a little kid, I kind of idolized Willie Mays, and he could hit, run, throw, and steal bases. And but I knew that was my niche. I was blessed by George Kissel by being in the minor leagues, and he one day told me that you could be better than Lou Brock. And if you go out and continue to do the things you be doing, you continue to get on base. And so when I got to St. Louis, Whitey gave me the green light. And it was up for me and to make Ozzie Smith my best friend. And we put together a number of hit and runs and take signs where we can accumulate a style of stolen bases.
And I know, having talked to Willie McGee a lot, having talked to Ozzie, talked to yourself as well, people don't play that way anymore. But they could if they wanted to, and they could still win doing that.
Well, I think so. I mean, when you at the top and you assembling a ball club, and that's which Whitey did. I mean, you knew what type of players he wanted. I mean, with me at the top and Ozzie and Willie and Tommy Herr, it was just a domino effect. And, we all came up in the age where we was playing as a kid, and that's the frame of mind once we got to St. Louis. Whitey just let you go out and play it as you wanted to, So our thing was just to get on base and to analyze the pitches and capitalize off their mistakes. I mean, you didn't have to be fast to be a great base runner, but just to be alert, aggressive, and daring. And Whitey's philosophy was to go out and compete every day. Come to the ballpark every day and give 110% and come with a great attitude and let your skill set take care of itself.
And I know that you have worked with a couple of different organizations trying to teach base running and stealing and stuff, but it just seems like it's a lost art anymore in the game.
Well, a lot of clubs right now don't assemble a team to be a base stealing team. I mean, because you come into the ball game with 27 outs, and it's the risk or reward factor. Do teams want to take that risk, taking that chance every time they get on base? They rather not. So therefore, they don't assemble or make their ball club, but they don't preach it every day, day in and day out. What the damage a base stealing team, just as well as a base running team does, it puts the pressure on the opposing team day in and day out by demanding a lot of leads. But you have to practice that. Preparation is the best form of learning, and if you don't practice it, then you can't do it.
How's your golf game?
Golf game is good right now. I've been trying to get a bet over there with Mr. Crane over there. I hear he's the top golfer as far as the CEO.
Got a couple of nice courses, I know.
I'm trying to see if I can get him a game and see if he could give me a membership if I beat him.
What else is Vince Coleman doing these days besides playing golf?
Well, I just got hired by the San Francisco Giants, so I'll be a base running advisor with them throughout spring training and throughout the year, following them over to San Francisco and throughout their minor league system and trying to implement a base running plan that they can possibly win another championship.
I know there were times in the last couple of years when you wanted to come back and work for the Cardinals and it just didn't work out.
Yeah, it didn't work out, unfortunately. Much as I wanted to, much as to come back home. I mean, I know I'll be an inspiration to a lot of the kids in the organization. I get their undivided attention once I walk in the locker room because they can identify with me. I feel very comfortable being there, knowing a lot of people in the organization. Maybe one day it'll happen. I'm still in communication with Matheny as well as Mr. DeWitt, so maybe in a couple of years that could work out.
Well, until then, best of luck. Congratulations again on this weekend in the Hall of Fame honor. That's Vince Coleman, former Cardinal outfielder, here from Springfield for STLSportspage.com.